Hi, Brichelle. This is your private love and relationship reading. And you had two jumping cards. You had this card jumped for you, which is children, okay, out of the message cards. And then you had a tarot card that jumped for you as well. So I clarified this card, so we'll get into that in a second. I also pulled some cards for Zuma and Mallory to see what they had going on, and then we'll get into your reading. Okay, so your reading is quite busy, but that's okay because I wanted to dig deep to see, you know, what's what and what else was going to come up, what other what other answers were going to come up based on the questions I asked Spirit. Okay, so the first question is, was the kids the reason that Zuma left the relationship and wouldn't commit to you and left you and went to Mallory? Now, you had the children's card that jumped for you when I asked Spirit this question. Your love life is being affected by the children. So I'm feeling like when this card comes up, he did not want that responsibility because he wasn't ready to be committed. If he was ready to be committed, this would not have been an issue to him. Now, I clarified this children's card, and the card that came up was the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this card is all about someone walking away. And if you look closely at this card, you see a child up here and you see a child up here. So I'm feeling like he put some thought into this, actually, and he decided that it just wasn't something that was right for him at the time because he wasn't going to be committed. Had he been ready to commit to you, your children wouldn't have been an issue to him because he would have been ready for the family dynamic. I'm feeling like it's not personal, even though you may take it personal, and I understand how you feel, and I'm not judging. I'm just saying I don't think it's personal. I just think that he wasn't ready for a family. He wasn't ready to be committed. So, you know, he wasn't ready to take on all of that responsibility because he knew it would have been a responsibility. Like, you know, your kids are a package deal. What, you know, the kids come with you. So if he wanted you, he would have definitely had to want the kids as well. Okay, that's what I see here. So I'm feeling like that was a deciding factor of why he walked away, because the Eight of Cups is about walking away and leaving something behind. But there is a path here for him to return. If you look at this card very closely, it's like he left, this person in this card left a path so they'll know where to come back to. So I'm feeling like he will be coming back. Now, I don't know if you're going to accept him back, but I feel like things between you guys are definitely not over. Okay. All right, so let me just put that to the side. Now, the other cards that I have here for you is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other, because I'm feeling like there's some things that were left unsaid that you need to get off your chest. And I also feel like there are some things that he may want to say to you as well, but he knows that you're hurting and he knows that you're upset, so he doesn't know how you're going to take it. You also have the separation card in reverse. So this relationship between you and Zuma is definitely not over. Now, I don't know how you feel about him. I don't know if you're going to accept him back into your life because you know that he's not ready to be committed. He's not ready for a family dynamic. He's not ready to be grounded and to be settled. Okay. And the reason why I see that and know that is because a deception card came up. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I'm feeling like, you know, there was something that he wasn't telling you, and it was concerning the kids. Okay. And, you know, I'm feeling like this is Mallory, and I'm feeling like she just was, you know, she was there all the time and he wasn't telling you. You know, he wasn't telling you how serious they were. And I'm feeling like this is something that you found out because you were kept in the dark about the situation. So it's like he have a mask on and you have a mask as well. And I'm feeling like when the smoke cleared, you found out a lot of things that you didn't know or that you didn't see coming. I feel like a lot of things took you by surprise. And you felt like, who is this person I'm dealing with? Because I didn't see this coming, or I didn't know that he was going to act this way. Or I didn't know he was going to leave me out in the cold. I'm feeling like you felt left out in the cold by him. And you did not see it coming. You didn't expect it. But I really see that it's not over. Whenever you get the separation card in the reverse, this is a situation it's like a temporary breakup. but it's not quite done. But I'm feeling like you guys still have some things that you need to square away, some things that you need to talk about, some things that you need to get to the bottom of that's weighing heavy on you and that's bothering you. Okay. All right. So those were your message cards. I'll just put those there in case I need to refer back to them. Now, the card that jumped for you, I need to lower my camera just a little bit so I can see the cards a little better. Okay, so the card that jumped for you was the Judgment card. Second chances, resurrection. Like I said, you may not want him back right now. This is also about decisions. There's a lot of things going on in his life. There's a lot of things going on in his life, but I'm feeling like, you know, this is a love reading. So this is about his love life. He's not grounded. Look at that. He's in the air. If you look at this card, this is someone who needs to make a decision, who needs to get grounded, who needs to be stable. And that's not where he is. He's all over the place. And I saw that in the last reading because he got materialism, I think the card was. That's someone being all over the place. They're not ready. Like, even if he was to stay with you, you would possibly be unhappy because he's not ready to give you what you deserve per this Judgment card. Okay, but the Judgment card is second chances. It's the universe granting you a second chance with him if that's what you want. You're going to be given that. Because I saw some things in the cards that I feel like him and Mallory are going through that's not going to work out, but we'll get into that in a minute. And I wasn't shocked to see it. But you know, this Judgment card is all about how this card is just when you thought things were over, just when you thought there was nothing else to become of a situation and you were ready to walk away and leave it all behind and you're healing and going about your business, he comes back. And he tells you he still loves you and he still wants you. And he wants to try and make this work. And that's what I see happen here with this Judgment card. So don't be surprised if you hear from him and he says, and he tries to apologize about what happened. And he tries to give you an explanation, because that's what I see coming here. All right, so let's just get into the cards that I pulled for him and Mallory, and then we'll get into the reading. He has the King of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, the Death card, Temperance, the Five of Cups in the reverse. Let me just move these out of here. Sorry about that. I'm going to put my hand in the way. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. These 6 cards tell the story for sure about him and Mallory. I don't know if she is, I don't know. I'm feeling like he's trying to get her to settle. He's trying to get her to settle down. I don't know if he doesn't want her stripping anymore, or if that's the reason why he's with her, to take her out of the strip club or something. But whenever you have the King of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, and the Death card, he's trying to put an end to her situation, and she's not having it. He's trying to make her out of something. He's trying to make her be something that he wants, something that she's not. I think he's trying to settle her down. He's trying to get her to be that type of person that sits around, stays in the house, and she's totally opposite. Because whenever you have the King of Cups, this is what they're going through right now. I pulled these cards solely based on his energy and her energy and his birthday. He got the King of Cups in reverse, which means he's emotionally unstable. He doesn't feel like this situation is going to work out in his best interest. Okay, he's trying to take control of it, but he's struggling to do so because they're going back and forth. Whenever you have the Emperor and the Death card, he's thinking about ending it already. And I don't know how long they've been together and how long they've been going through this, or how long you and him been going through this. But with the Emperor being here and the Death card, he's not even getting what he wants out of this situation. He's not getting what he bargained for, what he planned for. I'm feeling like he had different plans for him and Mallory's situation, and she's not having it. He's trying to bring a balance to what they have, and she's fighting it. And the reason why I know that is because the Five of Cups is here in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups is in the reverse as well. Okay, this is a delay. This Ace of Cups is a delay to the situation. This Five of Cups is someone fighting against what he wants. He wants her to settle down. He wants her to be some type of homebody. He wants her to be in the house. He may even want her to cook, clean. I don't know. But she doesn't want that. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse here. She wants to be free. She wants to have the freedom to do what she wants. And he wants just the opposite. So I'm like, I really don't, I think this is going to be short-lived, to be quite honest with you. So he may be coming back to you sooner than you think, because they're not even agreeing upon what they both want. They're not even seeing eye to eye right now, because the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. This is someone who's rebelling against balance, because the Temperance card is all about balance and reassurance and bringing something stable in. And she's fighting against it. She's probably telling him, I don't want to sit at home. You sit at home. Like, where you found me was the strip club, and that's where I want to be. But he's trying to control the situation, and he's not getting what he wants. And he's thinking about ending it. He's wondering, is this good for me? Should I put an end to this? What am I doing? Is this a good situation? You know what they say, the grass is not always greener on the other side. Okay, I'm feeling like he's trying to settle someone down. Well, her, Mallory, he's trying to settle someone who doesn't want to be settled. And it's bringing him problems, and it's bringing him issues, per the King of Cups in reverse. All right, so let's see what else we got here. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Yes. Okay, so I see that you're still feeling some way about how he went about this situation. Okay, you're feeling sad, you're feeling angry, you're feeling left out in the cold. Okay, if you look in the back, you see the snow, you see the birds and the sheep outside. Just feeling like, you know, you don't understand what happened here. But I'm feeling like he was already juggling you and her. And he was already in a non-committal stage, per the Hierophant. You also have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Four of Cups, and you have the Two of Cups. Let me tell you something. I don't know how long it's going to take, but he's definitely coming back in. But when he comes back in, this third-party situation still may be going on. But I feel like he's coming back to offer you a cup of love, and you're going to turn it down. Or you're going to be against it, is what I see here. You're going to be like, no, I don't want just one cup of love. I just don't want half of you. You can't just come back and give me a little bit of love, and then you have a whole third-party situation going on here. He needs to get his life together. Because I see that he still has feelings for you. Like, you can walk away for somebody, but that doesn't negate how you feel about them. He may walk away thinking he's getting better. But with this Two of Cups showing up under both of you guys' energy, he's not really over you. And even though he put you through some things, you still love him. The love is still there. You may hate him right now because of what he did, but the love is still there deep down. And with this Five of Pentacles, you know, you're just trying to figure out what happened here. Like, why was I left to the side? Why was I pushed to the side for someone else? You have the Moon card, you have the Three of Cups, and you have the High Priestess. But you already know about this third-party situation, but he was just keeping hella secrets. And that came up again. He was keeping secrets about the situation. But you know, like, how the universe works is karma will definitely come back around to him. So if he left you thinking that he was going to settle down with Mallory and she was going to be this person that you are, this person that you probably take care of your business, stay in the house, cook and clean for your kids, and you know, everything is everything, and you're not running the streets. But he thought he was going to get that from her. He thought he was going to make her do that, and she don't want that. That's why I'm feeling like they're going through what they're going through now, and he's just secretly going through it, and you don't even know. You may think that they're good and they're just having the time of their life, and it's not like that. Because he's trying to get her to settle down, and she like, nope. You also have the Fool card. You have the Lovers in reverse, and you have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, he's still being sneaky. And I feel like even when he comes back in, he's still going to be indecisive because the Lovers is in the reverse. But he's going to want a new start with you. Isn't that crazy? Like, why did you leave? How do you think? Like, I don't understand how guys' logic is. I'll leave you. I'll be with someone else. But then if that doesn't work out, I'll just come on back to you. Hell no. And even if you do love him, you're not going to just let him back in easy like that. You have the Seven of Swords here. So he's definitely still coming back, being sneaky. He has those two swords in his hand. One is you and one is Mallory. And he hasn't let go of them. I don't even think he knows how. He doesn't even know what he wants. That's the problem. But you could be the deciding factor for him. But like, if you don't know what you want, I'll show you. But because you're not going to have me in this third party situation. But I feel like he's, you know, he's coming back in. He's going to want a fresh start with you, a new start. Once he figures out this situation with Mallory is not going to go how he plans. He also has the Knight of Pentacles here. Very slow moving. He has a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yep. And you have the Six of Cups. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. So what I see here, first of all, let's just go over this for a second. This Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this is the family card. But it's in the reverse because he's not ready for a family. He's not I'm feeling like he's not mentally ready, and he's not financially ready. Okay? And that's a lot to consider. And then you have this Knight of Pentacles, who I feel like in his energy, he does want to be grounded and he wants to settle, but he's just not ready to do it. He wants to do it when he wants to do it, on his time and on his terms. I'm feeling like he's not ready to do that yet. And that's where the issues are coming up for you guys. Okay? But you also have the Sun card. You have the Six of Cups. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is so weird. It's not weird. It's just that his energy, like water signs are like that. They're so indecisive. And it's like they want things when they want it. And they don't care about what anybody else wants. Okay? They can be very emotional when they want something. And they can push to get it, but then still not be happy. That's a water sign for you. So I'm feeling like he chased this, he left you to chase this girl. He's not happy with that situation. And now these cards are under your energy. The Sun card. I'm feeling like these are, look at the kids here. He may come back in and he may decide, I do want to be with Brichelle. I do want to be with her and her kids. And I have to accept her kids if I want her. But will it be something stable? Will he be ready to commit? I don't see a commitment here. But I do see brighter days coming for you guys. You have the Six of Cups. That's reconciliation. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. A new start. Even though if you have, well, there's no if because the cards are here. So even though you have this brand new start, is it going to be enough for you? Knowing in the back of your head that you've had this tarot card reading and you know how he feels about settling down and wanting to be committed and stable and grounded and wanting to have a family, you know that that's something that he's not really ready for right now. Because you have the Seven of Cups and you also have the Page of Cups. So he's not finished offering love. I don't know what he's doing. And it's so irritating when men act like that. Because you can't really place a finger on what the hell they want. And you know, like, what do you want? Like, do you want Mallory or do you want Brichelle? Like, what are you doing here? Or is it like, oh, I went after her and I couldn't get what I want. So let me just come back to Brichelle because that's something stable. That's a grounded situation. I'm seeing that he's putting a lot of thought into this. He may be feeling like he made a mistake. He may not be admitting it yet. You have the Seven of Cups here. This is his energy, water sign energy. Someone who's doing a lot of thinking, weighing their options. You know, trying to see, did I make the right choice? Coming back to offer love to a situation. He may have feel he screwed it up, which he did, because you walked away to somebody else. But, you know, that situation with him and Mallory is not set in stone. And I just don't see it going that far, because he's trying to settle her down and she's not ready to settle down. So it's like what he's trying to do to her, you want it from him. And I'm just feeling like she's not ready. But he's coming back in. He's definitely coming back in. Okay? But I'm feeling like the deciding factor of why he walked away in the first place definitely had to do with the kids. She probably even could have said, or someone could have said something to him like, you know, are you ready to be a family man? You ready to take your kids? And, you know, he gave that some thought and he's like, well, no, I'm not ready to do that. But then he left this path for him to come back in. That's someone leaving the road open. So those are your messages that I have for your love and relationship reading. I just want to say thank you again for supporting my channel, and hopefully I will hear from you again in the future. Bye.